He was banned to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. Let's kick and push and coast. My man became older, became a better roller. Been on killing himself is what his mama said, but he was feeling himself. Got a little more swag in his step. Met his girlfriend.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go and towing the slab, Matt Manning. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over?
Leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder,
now, it's tough
Harrison
to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Harrison Bader leading things off and takes the strike.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, fouled off.
One ball, 2
That's
strikes.
a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Line drive, base hit, right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away.
Batting
and he
second,
did exactly
the designated
what you're
hitter,
supposed to do.
Willie
Drive it the other way.
Castro.
Just go with the pitch.
This is Willie Castro.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the goal. Pitch
0-1.
misses.
He's out.
That one
2
ran
balls,
inside,
no
almost
strike.
got him. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2 the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he's out.
He's out.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Looks like he wants the signs again. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
In the air, left side. Green settles under and makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. And there's a foul ball. Swing and miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hooks it away for the out. And there's the one away. Kerry Carpenter.
Batting second, the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Hey!
0-1.
In the on-deck
0-1.
circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good
No
hittable
balls,
fastball
2 strikes.
early in the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out, base is empty.
Three!
Struck him out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
And
Yeah.
he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1's the count.
And a
Hey.
strike to Glaber.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
3!
And it's a strikeout. Back here in
Leading
Detroit,
off for the
top of
Twins,
second.
the
And
shortstop,
here comes Carlos
Carlos
Correa.
Correa.
And back to work. That
Counts
misses
1-0.
the zone. Ball 1. Next offering is foul back. The shortstop
Ball, that's
takes
out.
the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location
Hey.
if he wants to go back there later.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Dearling could have this one. It puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And now, Cody Clemens.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3.
He was all
Batting
over that
sixth,
one.
the
Pretty
third
much a
baseman,
model swing
Royce
on that one as he ripped it into the
Lewis.
opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Royce Lewis. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing
Hey.
and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a
Hey.
swing and a miss. That slider.
Clearly a
1 ball,
fastball right
2
there.
strikes.
Just ended up out throwing the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Guys just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second.
Hey.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1. Hey.
2 outs with a runner at third.
0-2 is the count.
That's hard hit in the line. Hard. And that is that. We head to the bottom.
Leading
of
up
the second.
for the Tigers, the left fielder, Riley Green.
Off the
Fastball
plate,
is
ball 1.
outside. Swing and
Hey.
miss. And the count even at 1.
I got 1 ball,
That
1
split is
strike.
a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball. But the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that
1 ball,
for strike
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And
No, he's
very
out.
nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
Hey.
Pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line. On to France.
Oh.
Already 2 out here in the home half.
Batting
of inning
sixth,
number 2.
the third baseman, Zach
Up now for the Tigers.
McKinstry.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball
0-1.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Hey,
See
2.
if he continues to climb the ladder.
No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
And he got him. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park,
off for the
Ryan
Twins,
Jefferson
the
to
catcher,
play.
Ryan Jeffers.
Foul ball there. And
Ball one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the ground. Ty France.
Batting
the
ninth,
next twin
the
up
first
to
baseman, Ty France.
Getting to start at first. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. That's
1-0.
down and in. Ground ball right side and squirts through. One out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, Harrison
So the
Bader.
lineup flips over. Harrison Bader, the next twin up to hit. Out
Yeah.
in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's out.
Off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This to third. And it gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now it's going to be Willie Castro. In the air, left field. Freeze settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Now a long throw to first. Now a chance
The
for
center
Byron
fielder,
Buxton.
number 25, Byron Buxton.
On the ground, out to short. Throw is high and over his
Safe.
head. And this one's gonna wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake.
Now batting,
So
shortstop,
2 down.
Carlos
Well, now here's Carlos
Correa.
Correa with a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1.
That's the
misses
ball.
the zone, and that is ball 1. And fouled off. Bader on third. Buxton at second with 2 gone. Fights it off. We'll see another. Swing and a miss. Gets it out on a splitter. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the inning.
for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Colt Chief.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than
0-2.
80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. Beat him
Batting 8, the catcher,
And up
Jake
next for Detroit, Jake
Rogers.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Buxton sprinting after it. And makes the grab. 2 away. Javi Baez.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Javier
Talk about a guy that has all the
Baez.
skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the
Because
count.
of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield pass all
8-2.
the way across the diamond, and still
No
get
balls,
a pretty
2
good
strikes.
runner. That's impressive.
And a
3.
swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. In the air, out towards right center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. He's
Nope,
in there.
he's safe.
Now batting, third
Runner
baseman,
in scoring
Royce
position. No outs.
Lewis.
Lewis getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Jeffrey
Hey!
swings through that one. And
0-1.
comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Ty
the first
France.
baseman, Ty
1-for-1 with a single
France.
so far. And
Ball,
misses
that's it.
inside. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. Green. And that is that. Back here in Detroit.
Leading up
ready to
for
go.
the Tigers, the center fielder,
Tiger
Matt
leadoff man, Matt Vierling.
Vierling.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's
These
the
hitters will
count.
come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And
3.
down goes, and that's 6
Now
points
batting,
for this
the
one.
right fielder, Carey
Kerry
Carpenter.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Late
Aye.
on that fastball. The Tigers.
I got a ball,
yet
1
to
strike.
Pick up a hit here.
Hey!
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Ball.
one misses, and it's 2-2.
Hey.
Fans another 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, the second baseman, Labor
He was a strikeout.
Torres.
And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up.
3.
Swinging for the strikeout. And he's at Comerica Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Harrison Bader. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Carpenter makes the play, and there's one down. Willie Castro digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2
Up next for
strikes,
Minnesota, the center
nice
fielder,
job of driving
Byron
that pitch the other way
Buxton.
on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul straight back. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. Castro over at first with 1 away.
Runner, runner, runner.
There goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next
That's
pitch
ball
misses.
2.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Rudder goes again. Out to center. Bierlin sizes this one up. Brings it in. Out number 2. Here's Carlos
The batter,
Correa.
number 4, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Line to left. It gets down. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls.
Counts 1-0.
Great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's ball 2.
And the count now 2-0.
2-0.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit. And it gets by him. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now 2 runs score.
Gets the job done as he brings home a
Now
pair.
batting,
Fastball pretty
third
much
baseman,
middle,
Royce
and that's what you fall asleep dreaming
Lewis.
about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now pitching for the Tigers,
Get a new arm from the pen.
number
Johnny
49,
Well, they didn't get much
John
out of their starter in this
Revia.
one. Got a lot of
Hey.
outs to eat up in that bullpen.
0-1.
Look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in score position. Foul ball still 0-2.
Runner, runner.
Runners breaking for the plate.
Aye.
Swing and a miss. Came out. Good job of damage control right there. And we're back.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder, Riley
Back to work.
Green.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Another one. Straight strikeouts. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
These hitters have been
0-1.
very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
3!
6 strikeouts in a row. 2 outs, base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Hey,
0-1's the count.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hey!
All right, there's number 8.
0-2 is the count.
Away.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Walton on the move, and that's the inning. And welcome back to
Leading off for Minnesota,
now it's
the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards center field. That's well struck. Green going back. On the warning shot. And holds it in. So up next for Minnesota, Brian Jeffers. In the air out to center. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Now, Ty France, 1 for 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty France.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, clearly
Now
he was
batting,
ready to hit right
left
there.
fielder,
Really
Harrison
nice job staying up the middle
Bader.
with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader. Bader in his 8th season, 30 years
0-1.
old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see
No balls,
the
2
pitcher
strikes.
maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one finds its way through. And out to a board.
2 consecutive base hits
Now
for this
batting,
team.
designated
Swing
hitter,
was good,
Willie
able to shoot the ball up
Castro.
the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Willie Castro. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now he launches a throw over his head, headed for the plate. He scores 8 bases. So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Byron Buxton. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
0-1's the
bases
count.
empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a
Ball.
slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses.
2-2 the count.
It's 2-2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen.
Count is 3-2.
Somehow stop the bleeding.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Detroit at the plate, Colt Heath. Late on that fastball.
Well, every pitcher wants
0-1.
run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack
0-2
instead
is
of
the count.
trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Clemens. Over to first.
Got him.
And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 34,
Up now for the
Jake
Tigers. Slide to center. This
Roger.
time he's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tigers hitless so far in the game. Comes up
Hey,
empty. That's
two.
strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders.
No balls,
to
2 strikes.
Get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and
3.
spin on anything.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next
And he
for the
keeps putting
Tigers,
up the
the
case.
shortstop, Javier
El Mago
Valle.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
This manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Well, this game is
Leading off for the Twins,
Let's see if
the
we got any
shortstop,
messages
Carlos
from those tuning in today.
I know
Correa.
we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average.
0-1's the
There were
count.
some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Now batting, second baseman, Cody
So a man at
Clemens.
first. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Pitch
Ball
misses.
1, no strike.
1-0. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a
Fits?
fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Ball, that's just
Grip
out.
around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old. Like close to
2
Social
balls,
Security
2
benefits.
strikes.
Yeah. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now.
Up
with
next for
nobody out.
Minnesota, the third baseman,
Now
Royce
Lewis.
Lewis.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Started
Ball,
to
that's out.
swing, held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from the same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2 the count.
Correa at third. Clemens at second with nobody
3.
out. Now it's going to be
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores. Throw comes in, puts the runner at third.
Now
At
batting, the
corners
catcher,
now,
Ryan
still only 1 away.
Jeffers.
And here is Ryan Jeffers. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one ripped the foul. Pitch. They tried
Ball.
to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's a base hit, run score.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Ty
Great swing
Frank.
on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a miss.
Wow,
0-2 is the count.
There. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment.
Ball.
Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that hit.
That's the third.
That
And it
ball's
goes
foul.
Just foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 10-0.
Now batting, left fielder
So
Harrison
back to the top of the order.
Bader.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Harrison Bader. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 second out, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Here's center
Now
fielder.
pitching for Minnesota, number 59, Joan Duran.
Swing and a miss. Strike
0-1's the count.
A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
3.
Three. And now the right fielder, Terry Carpenter. Swing and miss. That one in the dirt.
Unless he
0-1.
himself somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
0-2.
The 0-2.
3.
2 in a row.
Now batting, second baseman, Labor
Hits on the board.
Torres.
From taking the no-no into the 8th. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by
No
pitch,
balls, 2
a
strikes.
walk, something bad happens, because outside of that,
And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Right. With his first major league win.
yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.